Yo, peace and blessings. Welcome back to another quick episode of Creative Success. It's your boy, Young Bernie Gold, back with some more uplifting, empowering vibes. If you're new, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the channel. I like to share techniques and tools and mindsets and ideas to help you operate as the best version of yourself and live an amazing, empowered, awesome lifestyle. So today we have another question sliding in from the Instagram DM talking about, yo, Bernie, what do I do when I'm feeling overwhelmed? So I've talked about how to deal with overwhelm in other videos, and I've talked about meditation and nature vibes and cold showers and keeping up with good habits and hanging around the right people, and all these things can really impact overwhelm. But a couple of things I haven't really talked about as much are, so definitely make sure you're getting enough nature in your life. First of all, ground yourself, take your shoes off and go walking barefoot in nature and breathe in some fresh air and just remember everything's okay, it's all good. And remember you're just on this spinning planet in this giant universe that's traveling 550 million miles per hour through space, and shit's just crazy. And it's all good. Everything's gonna be okay. And then if you saw my episode the other day about empowering questions, one of the questions I was talking about you can ask yourself is is this gonna matter in 5 years? Is this gonna matter in 5 months? Is it gonna matter in 5 minutes? You know what I mean? So just ask yourself empowering questions if you're feeling overwhelmed. And then another thing I like to do is I like to write out a list on paper of everything that's overwhelming me, everything that's stressing me out, everything that's on my mind, shit I have to do, shit I'm putting off, things I just need to get done, little tasks and chores, little things I need to order, emails I need to send, whatever, things I forgot about that I was supposed to do a month ago, or little things in my house that I need to fix, or stuff that I need to handle before it gets worse. You know what I mean? Just write it all down on paper, get it out, and I'll even write it down on my phone and do those little check mark bubbles on my iPhone so I can check them off. And then what I'll do is I'll pick a day, usually today, right now. Today's the best day. So usually when I'm feeling overwhelmed is the best time to really do this. Anything I can do that day, I just do it. No matter how fearful, no matter how long it's going to take, I do it because I've become addicted to the feeling of getting those things done and crossing them off, and just the feeling of peace that comes from getting these things that have been overwhelming me out of my life and not worrying about them anymore. That peace is just a feeling is addictive, so I want to keep getting things done, so I just keep getting this weight off my shoulders and just can finally just chill and relax and not be so stressed and worried and overwhelmed. So just write down everything you're worried about, everything you need to do, and then do everything you can now. Or if you really can't do anything today and you really just need to go and meditate or be in nature or whatever, totally understandable. Just pick a day. Say on Friday, I'm doing all these things because they're all within my power to actually do. And then write down all these things over, and really analyze the list and analyze it. Are these things really that important? Because there might be some things on the list you can just forget about. You can just decide, hey, you know what? I'm going to not do that, actually. And then you can just free yourself because you realize it wasn't that important to begin with. Other things, you're okay, this is actually more important. I should do this first. I should spend my energy towards this. And then just give yourself a little time frame over the next month or so. I'm going to handle all these things. And by the end of the month, I'm going to feel like all my shit's together. So that's one thing that's one little technique you can use. You just write it out on paper. But first you need to just meditate, breathe, get out in nature, have good habits, surround yourself with the right people. And another good technique is just put your phone on Do Not Disturb mode. It should be, my phone's on Do Not Disturb mode 24/7, has been for the last few years. I rarely ever take it off of that. It's on airplane mode when I'm in bed. It's usually off hour before I go to bed, and I don't look at it when I wake up. Because if you're waking up and looking at your phone, you're just setting yourself up for an overwhelming life. There's just, even if it's positive, like overwhelm could be positive. You could be like overwhelmed positively with all the opportunities and blessings that are coming in, and all the people. Like I've been straight overwhelmed, like on days when I drop a new song or something like that. I'm overwhelmed with the amount of positive like compliments and love that's coming in. It's a good overwhelming feeling, but like if I wake up and immediately go answer all those, it's kind of like stressful, and it trains my nervous system to be more reactive rather than responsive. So ditch the notifications, turn off notifications so you don't feel the need to like look at your Instagram every time there's a new notification, or look at your Facebook every time there's a new notification. Just wait until you're in the right space when you got the free time and you've done everything else you want to do, and then open your email and check them all. And then open your IG and check them all, or whatever, rather than feeling like this overwhelmed because you got a notification and you got to check it and you got to know what someone else needs from you, and the world needs something from you, and there's all this pressure from the outside. So I'm gonna get a little buck wild on you, but it's like, I just want to show you how like real it is. Like, whoa, my yoga mat is straight blowing away. It's all good. I'll get it. But if you're just constantly responding to society's pressure and what everyone else wants from you, that's not self-care. You're not setting yourself up to like have a full cup so you can really serve at your highest level. You're setting yourself up to get overwhelmed, and then you're gonna want to just like shut everyone out because you feel overwhelmed, and you're just gonna want to be like, fuck everyone, you know? But if you take that time to get that inner peace first in the morning, and you have a morning routine where you like really get empowered and have your you time, then you're not going to be as overwhelmed when it's time to go check those DMs or those emails, because you're already in such a peaceful headspace. You're already in such a focused mind state that anything that's not important towards your goals and dreams and the betterment of yourself and your loved ones just doesn't really, you can see it's not important, and you don't feel overwhelmed by it. You can just disregard it, or you can handle it in a peaceful, like positive way. I don't know. That's my tips on overwhelm for today. I've got a couple other videos that I'll try and link below. I'll just link the whole playlist of all my creative success videos below, and you can scroll through there and get inspired and empowered and uplifted. Peace and blessings. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to click that button below and join the tribe of empowered communities. Come vibe out with us. Not communities, of this empowered community. And we'll see you tomorrow on another episode. Peace.